Hi friends, so for today's Tourist Tuesday, I am actually going to be taking you along with me as I get ready and go and attend a show at the First Bank Amphitheater, which is a new music venue that we have in Franklin. It's actually located at the Graystone Quarry wedding venue. So I'm gonna be taking you along as I get ready and head to go experience it for the first time because like I said, it's one of the newest venues in Nashville. And I'm really excited. I've heard it compared to Red Rocks. Now, to be honest with you, I have never been to Red Rocks. I've only seen it and it is a bucket list place for me, but I've heard a lot of really good things. So I'm gonna bring you along for the ride in today's Tourist Tuesday. Okay, so I'm already inside the venue, in between trying to film everything, had to do work stuff. So here though at the First Bank Amphitheater, it's at Graystone Quarry, which is in Franklin, right near Thompson Station. So a couple of observations first. So the parking lot is going to be further away from the venue. So there is a walk, so that is something to keep in mind. You do park in a field and then you come through past the Graystone Quarry venue up here to the amphitheater area. They're very smart. They have a lot of, they have one bathroom building, but they have a lot of stalls, especially for women, which is awesome because most of the time that's not the case. But thing to note, clear bag policy here at the amphitheater, so keep that in mind. You have to have clear bags. They also are ticketless, which means that you need to do everything on your phone. So a couple of pointers there, and you cannot miss this. Okay, so Graystone, like First Bank Amphitheater, they will send out an email about tips and tricks of how to navigate. So if you take just like regular 65 to the exit, it's going to be a disaster and you're going to wait a really, really long time. However, if you actually use Waze will route you around to where, not to say you won't get in traffic, you most likely will. However, it's going to be a lot less and it's going to be a lot smoother. So we're inside. I'll give you guys a look, but they have plenty of drink areas, food areas. But this venue is really, really neat. As you can see, I've got the quarry behind me. So I'm gonna take you along for the rest of the night if possible. But like I said, meant to do some other things and then work came up, but that is life.
I'm surprised they didn't. Hey, what is Johnny Johnson going to be?
Okay, so yes, this is a different day, but there's a reason for that. So I'm gonna kind of give you my final thoughts and explain a little bit about what happened, just so that if you are headed out there to the First Bank Amphitheater, you know what to expect. So overall, the venue is gorgeous. You are required to park in a field, and you do have a decent walk from the field up to the gates. But in general, it's not terrible. Security was easy to get through too. They had several lines and you were able to go through it pretty quick. Like I mentioned, they do have a clear bag policy, so keep that in mind, especially if you're a woman bringing a purse, you're gonna need a clear bag. But the venue itself is really, really beautiful. And the way they have you come up and around, you actually get to pass by where the ceremony building is, and then you get to pass over the famous rock quarry that's there right next to their reception building. So you get to see the beauty of Graystone Quarry on your way to the amphitheater part. They were really, really smart in making sure that they had plenty of women's bathrooms. It all is in one building, but there was no wait at any point, at least when I was there, for the women's bathroom, which is amazing because as us ladies know, that's normally a pain point. They also have lots of food and drink. They actually had a wide variety of beverages, from beers to seltzers to canned wines to the different mixed drinks that you can get in a can. They had a wide variety, and then their food smelled incredible. I actually didn't get a chance to taste it, but there were people sitting right next to me and it smelled like it was to die for. Again, the venue itself is really, really beautiful. The only hitch when it comes to getting to go out to First Bank Amphitheater is leaving. And this is something that I had heard, so I kind of set my expectations before I left the venue. But like I said, you park in this big old parking lot, and it's just kind of like a wild free-for-all trying to leave. And I don't know if that's particularly an issue that falls solely on Graystone, or you've got people that are coming out of a concert and they're just trying to like pull all over the place. I don't really know. It did take over 2 hours to leave. But here's the thing that I know. Graystone Quarry is all about excellence, and this has been a kink that has needed to be worked out from the very get-go. I actually just saw First Bank Amphitheater post an update saying that they are actually creating another road out, which is great. I know that Graystone is dedicated to excellence. That's the way that they run their weddings. So this is a kink that I am sure that they are working out, and with the addition of that extra road, that's going to help, and then hopefully getting some people in there that actually know how to direct traffic. Like I said, it was over 2 hours just trying to get out of there, but we did stay until the end of the show, so you can probably get a little ahead of that if you leave just a little bit early. But overall, it's a stunning venue. Just be prepared with the parking situation. I know a lot of times people complain about going in, but if you really do listen to their tip where they tell you to use the Waze app, ours routed me in a most efficient route possible, so getting into the venue wasn't really an issue. It was just getting out of the venue that was a little tricky. But again, I'm sure that's something, they're not the kind of people that are just gonna like leave it be. I'm sure that they're constantly working on it to refine it so that it does become a much smoother process. So like I said, First Bank Amphitheater, it's gorgeous to be amongst the quarry. It's really beautiful. There's a lot of pros going for the venue. The only con is just the traffic leaving. But again, I think that's something that they're going to continue to work on and refine. So that runs like a well-oiled machine, because they run everything else like a well-oiled machine. So overall, First Bank Amphitheater was incredible. So I hope this was helpful. If you go out and experience the First Bank Amphitheater, please don't hesitate to let me know. Share in the comments below. And again, if you're thinking about moving to the Middle Tennessee area, please don't hesitate to reach out to myself and my team. All of our contact information is below. And if you're ready to start that conversation, go ahead and click the link below and we can get that on the calendar. So yeah, I hope this was helpful and you get a chance to go out and experience a show out there at First Bank Amphitheater. Again, my name is Caitlin Martin. I'll see you next time.